Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko te ahi a te atua, te maunga, ko te makatote te awa, ko te atanga a mate te hapū, ko Ngāti Porou te iwi. Kia ora, I'm Mateawa Keelan. I was born and raised in Ruatoria on the coast. I spent most of my younger life working in the Wellington region, and I returned home about 20 years ago. I live in Hiruharama, Ruatoria, with my husband and my 9-year-old moko. We are cattle farmers, and we also have a small earth-moving business. I have a strong experience and background in social services, business and governance. I'm standing for council because I'm passionate about improving well-being and livelihoods of whānau in our rural and urban communities. I live the realities of our region, all the issues that make life so hard, and I praise the resilience of our whānau who keep going despite it all. Long-term solutions need to be found and action taken to fix these such problems as a priority. I'd be a strong voice advocating for the cause at the board table. I believe I can contribute to ensuring that changes for the better will happen right across Te Tairāwhiti. My top 3 priorities would be embedding Te Tiriti and He Whakaputanga in local government by ensuring they're upheld in council structures, policies and partnerships, and understood in council and in the community. Number 2 would be strengthening climate resilience and long-term planning for whānau, whenua and taiao. Ways to adapt to climate change, looking locally led and culturally grounded. And number 3, championing grassroots projects and sustainable local enterprise on the coast and across Tairāwhiti to drive economic development. Like community markets, whānau-based tourism, addressing barriers like zoning, compliance and access to funding, and forming partnerships with Māori business networks and landowners to co-design long-term strategies. An initiative that is urgent is preparing for climate change. Forecasts for long hot droughts signal that our city and whānau out in the communities need to urgently review their water supply. How long can they last on the water they have available and stored? This summer will most likely be a benchmark for us whānau. Council needs to step up and review the clean water available urgently. I'm connected to a wide range of communities and networks across Te Tairāwhiti. As a whenua Māori landowner, beef farmer and contractor, I'm actively involved in primary industry organisations, Māori organisations and our local catchment groups. I also support whānau and hapu involved in grassroots enterprise and innovation. For me, engagement is firstly about listening in hui and wānanga for kōrero that reflects local realities, then translating community insight into council action, and then collaborating across sectors so rural voices, Māori enterprise and environmental leadership are heard and valued. My approach is grounded in manaakitanga, kaitiakitanga and tino rangatiratanga. I won't speak for whānau and communities, I'll speak with them and ensure their aspirations guide the decisions we make together. For me, success for Te Tairāwhiti in 10 years means our whānau, hapu and iwi are thriving on our own terms, with whenua Māori being actively cared for and utilised in ways that reflect our tikanga and aspirations. It means climate adaptation isn't done to us, but led by us, voluntary, inclusive and grounded in mātauranga and science working side by side. I see whānau-led land use innovation, the right trees, animals and enterprises in the right places. Also local food sovereignty and enterprise where whānau, hapu, marae, whenua and businesses are connected and resilient. Healthy awa, whenua and moana restored through catchment-based collaboration and kaitiakitanga in action. Our young people staying and returning home because there's opportunity and purpose here. Something about me that people might be surprised to know is that my children have Samoan heritage through my first marriage. That connection has shaped my understanding of cross-cultural whānau dynamics and deepened my appreciation for the shared values between Māori and Pacifica communities. These include whakapapa, faith, service and collective well-being. It's given me a broader lens on what community means and how we can build bridges across cultures while staying grounded in our own tikanga. It's also a reminder that leadership isn't just about policy, it's about people, relationships and the stories we carry. People should vote for me because I bring more than experience. I bring relationships, accountability and a clear vision for tairāwhiti that's shaped by our communities, not imposed on them. I know the realities of rural life, climate pressures and economic uncertainty, and I know these challenges can be turned into opportunities through practical whānau-led solutions. I've worked in kaupapa Māori-based governance and experienced in long-term planning that centres equity and resilience. I won't just talk about change, I'll work alongside whānau, hapu and community leaders to make it happen. If elected, I bring clear, values-driven decision-making, emphasising kaupapa Māori. A commitment to listening, co-design and transparency. Strong networks across farming, business and community sectors. I'm not here to represent a narrow interest. I'm here to uphold the mana of our region, protect our taiao and make good decisions for our mokopuna. Voting for me means voting for a future shaped by us, for us. Kia ora.